The views, opinions, and representations expressed on the Kagos Radio Network and its website are those of the host, guest, and participants. UFO Talk Radio can, but does not necessarily promote any particular lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only, and they are not intended to treat or diagnose and/or claim to cure any disease or condition, or give any medical or legal advice. All music is purchased and owned by LGA Broadcasting.
I got the windows rolled down, got the radio up, and I'm heading out of Vegas tonight. And it's a 1:30 on a 4-day run, and the desert is a welcome sight. I can see you there in that dress you wear, and it's keeping my foot on the gas. I drink a gallon of Joe just to make it back home and hold you in my arms at last. There's a full moon shining, lighting up the highway like a beacon to you. If I can make it on time, have some moonlit stay, and roll a diesel right on through.
Are you ready? What you are about to experience is real. Right along with us. From deep in the desert of Nevada, The Glenn Larry Show.
Oh, yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Another Wednesday night. How have you all been? I do welcome you guys all to the show. I bid you welcome, whatever time zone you might be in, all of the United States. I just turned the fan off. You might hear the little fan going right now, but it was a little bit loud, I must say. To all my friends and operators and people on the web, World Wide Web, and also the Worldwide Radio Club, by the way, Dennis K6RCL over there in Goleta saying hello to you. And to all my night drivers, and I say my affiliates out there, all the affiliates, thank you so very much. Had some nice letters from you the other day. Thank you so much. Been a busy, busy week. Low-powered radio stations, AM, FM, we thank you also. Those listening on Facebook, my friends, subscribe, and don't forget to like us on, of course, you know, when it's all about YouTube. And we do really appreciate you. All the podcasts going out there all over the world, we appreciate carrying our podcast also, yes. Oh, well, how was your week? My week was very, very busy. A lot going on. June and July are very busy for me. From shows, booking shows. We've got new websites we're working on. And gosh, I'll tell you. Plus, I got to do my own yard work. You know, I have a guy comes over and help me. But I got weeds that are like this. I mean, huge weeds. And their stalks are thick. And we have desert weeds out here, and I'll tell you, they grow up and get big. They're tumbleweeds. Then you know you've seen them on the freeway, you've seen them on television. Tumbleweeds. That's the type of weed we have out here. It's crazy. They're hard to kill. You dig them up, get the roots out, you know, and maybe 5 months, 6 months later, something's coming out of the ground near it. I guess they have a communication line how they grow. I mean, they're all family. You know, they bring their cousins and relatives back every winter. And then spring and summer they're here, you know. So yeah, I don't grow grass. I grow weeds. If you know of a good weed killer that won't hurt animals, let me know. Send it to Glenn Larry, GLENNLARY 51 at gmail.com. I'd love to get that recipe how to kill those weeds without having animals get them on the paws, and then they have problems. No, so we got to watch what we use. But I hear that this around something that's not pretty bad. They can't use that. So I don't know. If you have some ideas, help me out. I appreciate it. I love animals. You know me. Lots going on I say, in the world today. We're going to have open lines here real soon. You know, from the new orbs UFOs have been seen over Florida. Flight crews over there have seen these round, huge orbs, you know, about three, just they're huge. And they're like, I'd say, you know, the little trash can lids we used to have, you know, that round and solid and unbelievable. Silver color and with writings on them. Some have been dropped to the ground and stayed there, and the people looked at them and they've taken off by themselves, and they see it happen. It's on the news. You'll see it. Keep looking it up on the internet, of course. Yeah, I do have a spiritual orb. I believe it is. I believe it's a spirit that I got from my friend. I told you I was going to get this for you to show you. Finally got it. It's pretty cool, man. And I've noticed that the dog inside the house will look in the corner and see something, and I won't see it. But I mean, it's happened several times. But he caught this on his doorbell camera. The cameras and doorbells, and this is what he saw. And here it is. I'll put it up here for you. There we go. And hope you can see that. I'm going to do this. Going to go out of this. And I'm pretty excited about this because I said to myself, okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens on this thing here.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
And now, and away it goes. Crazy. Yeah. No sound, of course, but it's right from my buddy's house, man. And it's the real McCoy. And it's on his door cam is how he got it. So, I mean, I know a lot of folks out there have had orbs in their house. We've talked about that before. My friend in Florida, Ken, man, he had a couple of them, man. Had hired these people to come in professionally and remove them, get them out. Because they get kept appearing and what have you. Pretty scary stuff. Yeah, I wanted to report that for you tonight. Yes, I heard about Brian Wilson passing away at 82 years old. Beach Boy, co-founder of the Beach Boys. I'll tell you, what a remarkable artist, talented record producer and radio producer. He does a lot. He was incredible, very intelligent, and gifted. In my room, surfer girl, California girl, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda, and it goes on and on and on. Huge. I listened to them all through my years growing up, and you did too. What great music, and really a founder of making it happen. Harmony, unbelievable. These guys got it together. You know what I mean? I mean, mixed stuff that you wouldn't even believed in those days. Now everything's kind of electronic now. Nah, these guys did it with tape. 4-track, 2-track, you name it, and they overdubbed and laid over, and it's just incredible. And so we want to send our love to that family, and rest in peace, Brian. And we, it's just, we're gonna miss you, but we're gonna be playing your music, and I'll be playing on the radio side. Of course, we can't play it on YouTube or Facebook because we get popped for that. So, but Inglewood, California was born. Remarkable. A lot of folks and stars are passing away lately. Even notice that? A lot of entertainers are passing. Of course, we're getting older too, and can't stick around forever. You know how that goes. But, Brian, you never think the day things like this would happen. Just crazy. All right, now, any UFOs you've seen lately? Out in the desert the other night here in our beautiful downtown Good Springs, where I live. I was sitting in my driveway, and clear night. The weather's been incredible at nighttime. Watching things happen at night, and it's like a playground up there. These people up there, who they are, these UFOs and what they're doing. They kind of put a show on for you, and I played that for you. You guys have seen that on my webpage. I have what you see that's going on. Somebody else reported that one, put that up. But I'm telling you, it's just incredible what we see out in the desert, especially when there's no pollution of light pollution, where you can see things happen. So that excites me a lot. So, I'm going to do this. I've got to turn down the FM side here. We'll stop that right now. So our broadcasts will not bleed over on the other side. There we go. All right, good. Yeah, thank you, Carol, for letting me know about that. Yeah, a lot of emails. I got a lot of folks on the radio side from California. We've got Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Santa Barbara, Galita. Got you guys over there. Montana. Yeah. Bozeman. We love Bozeman. Great place. Great Falls, yeah, you're there too. I see you. We have Kentucky. We have got New York again. We have a couple of people in New York that listen to us, which is kind of fun. It sure is. Yeah. A lot happening in what the sun is doing. These sun flares. They're gonna have. We had a big one, a point four. I guess they call it four. They actually build it from 1 to 5 is pretty bad. And that's kind of like when we get zapped and the whole thing, we're all burned up. So we don't want that number. We want the 4s and the 3s and the 2s. But radio communication has really bounced around with the ham operators out there. And of course, we don't want to be hit and get off the grid and things happen. And electronics and everything doesn't work anymore for a while until we get back up to speed, no power. You get their freezers and all sorts of stuff going out. Your computers won't work. We won't have a radio show. You won't have your cell phone working because it's going to blow all that out. So, yeah, it's pretty scary what nature can do to us from space. So we don't want that happening. But it's got pretty crazy. And have you heard about the asteroids coming past Earth? You don't hear much about that. I guess another one missed us. Thank God. The less I know, the better I feel about things. I don't want to let you guys down, of course, but I normally get it after fact, A lot of us do. A lot going on all over the country. The stuff in LA, the rioters and all that. Immigration, pretty crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy. I am a supporter of freedom. I'm a supporter of doing the right thing. Not reacting to the bad things. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy thing to talk about, and trying to leave politics out of it. How crazy can that be? How do you feel? What's your perspective on all this? With a nice, no bad language, please, and creative thinking when you call, and one call per person, please. And please do turn down your radio devices when you're on the air so I don't have to, and you don't get mixed up with what you're saying because the feedback and all that, you're hearing yourself twice, by the way, when it happens. So, yeah, your point of view on all this, what's going on, and the UFO world also. And where do you think we're at? A lot of celebration coming up. Father's Day is on its way. I'm a father. To all your fathers out there, hello. And I celebrate it with my friend. And, of course, I give his son a call. He's a father now, Jakey. And that beautiful, beautiful baby. And so proud. I'm a godfather, too. So it's so, it just pleases me as you would not believe how much. But did your day go well? Did your week go well? You saw the past shows we played, which were pretty interesting. Had some comments on that. But from the orbs to the UFOs popping around, and this news coming up, changes some ideas and changing stuff. It's crazy. So what's really happening behind the scenes with all this other stuff going on? Yeah, what's really going on? Will we ever have disclosure? I really wonder. We're getting a little bit. I guess we're supposed to have a thing where the president's going to Area 51. They're going to show us the Area 51. They're going to give us a tour. What type of tour are we going to have? I mean, will it be a tour like, let's just show them this much? Don't show them over here, but show them over here. You know how those things go. I want to see the real stuff. We'll probably see some older stuff that looks pretty similar to a saucer. I'm quite sure of that because I've seen some of that stuff before. A guy asked me the other day, have you ever been to Area 51? I said, of course I have, but not inside Area 51. But I was there at the gates. Yeah, I want to make sure you knew that. But do I know about the Janet flights and the buses and the transportation? Yes, I do. Have I met people that have been in the base and know I've been around? Yes, I do. There's nothing that I can't talk about without getting in trouble because I don't know that much. I know what I know, probably exactly what you know, and there's so much more. We're going to have a guy on here in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, and he worked at Area 51, and he has some cool stuff to talk about. And we have to do it where we have him on and where the broadcast is going to be done. Not here, but we'll be able to talk to him, and we'll get that show on for you. It'll be fun. I'm going to open the lines for callers that want to talk about. I'll open lines tonight. Keep it clean, keep it nice. No real politics. Just let's talk about what's going on without politics views. I would appreciate that. Yeah. And remember one thing. We're all together in this big world, and we got to take care of each other somehow, some way. And it's just too many folks not eating, too many folks without shelter, too many folks out of jobs that would like to work. If there's any way we can make this world better, write it down. Write it down, maybe talk about it, whatever. But we need to do that. And do it methodically, I guess, with open hearts, open minds. Yeah, well, let's see what we got going here.
To talk with Glenn Larry, deep in the desert of Nevada, lines are open at 1-702-874-1114. That Pahrump lines are open at 775-990-8275. That's 775-990-8275.
You're on the air. And what's your name and where you from, please?
That's Ken from Florida.
Hey, Ken from Florida. How you doing, my friend?
I'll tell you what, if I see an orb outside my door like that, I'm going to run. That was a big orb.
Yes, you had a huge orb. Did you see the one that I put up there that I had my buddy had?
Yeah, it's about as round as a trash can lid.
Unbelievable.
That was a big one.
Man, I'll tell you.
But these people here in Florida, they haven't seen nothing until they see a 10 to 12 foot white alligator. I'll probably never get to see another one of them.
Yes, that was fascinating. Unbelievable. Are they albino? What's the deal with those? I mean,
it's an albino.
Okay. And
they say there's about 100 of them in existence.
Wow.
I was just at the right place at the right time. And I thought it was a big white trash bag out there floating on the water, and I thought, well, hell, the wind's blowing one direction, and that trash bag's moving another direction.
Yeah.
And I just sat down and left it come on in, and we got a picture of it.
Did it come on land at all towards
you? No.
Swim by. Oh, gosh. Oh,
coming in that marshy area as I showed you on that picture.
Yeah, folks, I meant to get that up, but I didn't get. I'm sorry. I have to get back to the phone and get that into the system. I'll show up probably next week for you. But
everybody wants to know where it's at. No, I'm not going to tell anybody because these people down here, they got a habit of going in there and killing them.
Yeah, and taking them and using them. I don't know, make light boots out of it. I don't know.
Well, we took the land from them, and everybody's worried about all the gators. Well, hell, this was gator land. We took it from them. So
where are they going to go?
Yeah, we just put up with them. They're here and they're going to stay here. But
yeah.
Yeah, some people, they want to kill everything.
Yeah, I know it. Now you had
But
it.
that orb thing, I ain't never seen none that big. I mean, I've had them in the house here 2 different times.
You had to get a guy to take him out, right? Some special.
Yeah, I had a guy take them out. They don't take them out for nothing.
Oh boy.
And the one time we were sitting out on my lanai, and he come out with this thing that looked like a TV screen. He said, "Oh my God, he's sitting in the chair beside you." I got it on my computer.
Yeah, I would.
It gives the outline of it. Boy, as soon as he said that, that thing got up and moved. That was the end of that one.
That's crazy, man. I've seen a couple things just recently with this new ghost machine they have, and they can point in the room and it'll show a ghost where it is standing. And I'm saying, my God, and it moves around and it looks and turns, and I'm going, I mean, if this is some dimension we're just not seeing, apparently, I mean, wow.
Well,
Just around me here, man.
I've had them removed twice. Once was a female, and the other were males. There was 5 of them.
Yeah.
I got their first names, but I didn't get their last names. All they wanted was something to eat and a preacher.
Something to eat
Yep.
in a preacher. They can eat food, you think? I mean, maybe they think they can, but not no more.
I don't know.
Imagine them robbing
He
your
talked
fridge.
to them. He talked to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he talked to them. I got to talk on the computer.
Oh, you did it on.
I can't understand it that good, but I got it.
Wow. This
Yep.
guy's actually talking to the ghost through a computer.
Yeah, he talked to them. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's just.
I watched him. I sat out on the lanai and I watched him go through the house, and he said the other guy was with him. He said, I got one cornered over here, and he was talking to him.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
And you can listen to the tape, but it's hard to catch what they're saying. But those guys are professionals, and they know what they're saying.
Are they getting a sentence or just a yes or a no? Are they getting like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm sitting over here right now and I'm moving around your house? I mean, it's normally just short stuff, isn't it? I mean, I guess they need the energy to talk, or I don't know. But
And then we went through the salt and the holy water and the smoke, and the guys got them out of here.
wow.
Yeah, they salt all around your windows, and then they put holy water around every entrance, and then they set off that smoke. What's it called, D? I forget what it was. Some type of purple smelling stuff.
Vape smoke I got here. That's all I got. Yeah. It's amazing. I tell you, Ken, you've seen a lot, man. Look, you've had orbs in your house. You've seen UFOs. You know what I'm saying? And you got albino alligators. It's pretty darn cool.
Well, you got the picture of him. I sent him to you.
I know. I'm got to get that transferred to another off the phone to the system here.
Everybody jumped on it and wanted to know where it was. What lake, what canal. I won't tell nobody.
No, heavens no.
No, I mean, I feed the birds every day.
Yeah.
And you ain't supposed to feed the gators, but I'm going to slip them a little something if I can.
What do you give them, a turkey?
Yeah, and then I got the squirrels and I got the rabbits.
Yeah, I love feeding them.
I got all the nature right here. It's a beautiful place.
Boy, man, you
This
got
area
your...
right here where we're at, we don't have no trouble. Not much crime, but
Well, that's
it's just
good.
nature.
You don't have any riding going around your house at all, anything like that going on in your city?
No.
Good.
I don't believe I'd advise that too good in my area. Now, if you go down to Miami or Hollywood, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, down that area, you may have some down there.
Yeah, you will.
But
I'm quite sure of that.
not up here in Punta Gorda.
Yeah, beautiful. Have you heard from Randy at all? Have you heard
And
from
what?
Have you heard from Randy at all?
No, I haven't heard from Randy. I guess I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he's busy driving that bus.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I'll tell you. So is Chief out there, Chief Hall. He's in Florida there, around your area.
But at least we had dinner together.
Yeah.
We got together, and he got to meet his wife's neighbor. I brought her with me, and She's a Chickachuck. She lived on North Main Street. And
Okay. Oh,
his wife lived on North Main Street, but she's a lot younger.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Ken, I want to thank you for calling up. And I'll tell you, the orbs never quit. The UFOs never quit. But seeing an albino alligator, that's special. That's
Boy, but you got the picture. You know what it is. I mean,
yeah.
you can't fake a picture like that.
No.
Anybody thinks you can fake it, I can take them and show them the same background.
Yeah.
You know, sort of like the moon landing, background to Area 51. Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah.
That was a great moon landing. It was fake. It was Area 51. It was taken.
Yeah.
But
boy, a lot on that.
Unless they got a flag blowing around up on the moon, and I don't believe with gravity it was blowing around like that.
Many theories on that, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Many. Even the astronauts themselves, you know.
You have a good one, Larry, and I'll talk to you later. I hope Barbara calls in. He's out there.
I hope she hears us. She probably is. We'll see what happens with her. But I want to thank you so much. Have a great week, and hope to talk to you next week, my friend.
You too, and maybe if I get about 12, 15 miles from here, I'll get some pictures of those pelicans. You didn't know if they were real. Or real.
Yeah, I stubbed me. I go, is that fake? I don't know, but they were pretty, though.
You don't want to feed them because they crap all over everything.
Oh, I do. I had ducks like that.
Oh, my God. There are pelicans over this one place we go to. Every place you look, there's pelicans.
Oh, wow.
And they got signs everywhere, too. Do not feed the pelicans.
Yeah. They have a different diet.
Yeah.
You don't need
they're like
that.
seagulls. They just dump it out and you're going to get it.
You're going to get it. And they'll die for you. They'll do that just to bomb on you. I had it happen to me as a kid. I'm riding my bike everywhere. That thing's right above me, just trying to, oh, my goodness. I don't know. I don't know if that's a mating thing or what it means. Anyway,
well, Larry, you have a great one. And,
I will. Say I love you, love your wife, too.
Sometime when you go up to see the chief,
yeah,
let me know, and I'll fly up and I'll meet you down there in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I don't call it Philly. Yeah, I call it filthy.
Whoa. Okay. Well,
they emptied the Walmarts out down there anyhow. The rioters, they just stripped them out down to nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear about that one. They don't want that to talk about.
Yeah, well, here they talk about anything in my show, as long as it's not deep politics, and we all keep our heads on, So, but
well, Larry, you stay safe and stay armed. Never surrender.
I never will. I promise you. I'll never surrender or never give up. Ken,
okay,
thanks.
buddy. You have a good one. I hope Barbara calls in.
I do too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Beautiful people. Wonderful people. Boy, on the radio, I meet the neatest people. Yeah. A lot of callers call in. They don't want to give their names, and some don't want to call because they're afraid to be on the radio. Not just talking on the phone like I'm talking to him, everyday things. But I buy an alligator. Whoa, where's that come from? I love it. Yeah. So I'll get those pictures up for him. I got to find them in my phone, so I'm wondering how to transfer them over. I'm one guy show here, doing the best I can. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to K-Ghost Radio, the Glenn Larry Show. I want to thank you so very much.
There's no typical meth user. I was from an upper middle class family. Meth is terribly addictive. My first time using it, I was hooked. There was no turning back. I lost my job. I was homeless. I never thought I'd see my family again. I have a great fear of meth because it took so much of me. I mean, it took everything. Meth took over my soul.
Visit our website at drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
Every day, people are afraid to report violent crimes. In times like these, choosing to report a crime or helping the police can be a difficult decision. A no-snitching culture has sprung up in our communities, making it unpopular and sometimes even dangerous to report a crime. Do the right thing by calling 911 or your local crime tip line. If you're the victim of a crime, report it. If you know about a crime, report it. To learn more about how to do the right thing, visit ncpc.org or contact your local law enforcement agency.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
From deep in the desert of Nevada, broadcasting to the world, it's the Glenn Larry Show.
Oh, yeah. Deep in the desert of Nevada. Thank you, Ross. He's going to do some more for me. He's so good, man. You know what really upsets me about AI is, I've worked with it a little bit, and I've had some folks that have shown me what they're doing with it, which is incredible stuff. But I don't want AI taking over voiceovers that we do, and now they're doing it with AI, so it puts the DJ or the guy that's the creative person that is doing the voiceover takes their jobs away. All AI has to do is hear that voice, and it can copy that voice. Similar to it. Very, very close. If you have an ear, you can tell there's a slight difference. Mm-hmm. Mannerisms, how you phrase your words, your breath, and how you talk, your expression. It's getting it down. Pretty crazy, huh? I watched a thing also the other night on one of the YouTube channels or one of the channels that the AI was talking to you. Hi, I'm Professor such and such, and I'm watching it, but it's not. It's almost there. They almost got it where the movements are natural, but there's some glitches sometimes. There's some things your finger moves differently or whatever. So yeah, they haven't got that down, but it won't take them long. It won't take them long. AI. So we were talking about that earlier last week. AI. Pop in the studio, run the show, give them a format, let them go away and talk about it. I don't know. But you've seen some stuff back in the past of some radio show guy had a DJ doing just that. Yeah, totally against it, by the way. Totally against them taking over jobs of actors, jobs of announcers, and jobs that people do voiceovers. They're professional. That's what they do. That's to have the golden voice, to be able to talk on radio or to be able to do commercials is a gift. It's a gift. Now you have electronics taking the gifts away from humans, and I think it's wrong. And I'm sticking to that, man. So if you get a chance to have any voiceovers done, have it done by a human. Yeah, you think so? I think so. Yeah, have it done by a human. I don't like outsourcing either in this country, where you outsource folks doing things. Medical outsourcing. I've had a credit card company that I talked to, and then I'm in the Philippines or what have you. Bring it back to the United States. Bring it back to the USA all the way, yes. And if we could afford to get that, bring down things where we could make things happen more in the U.S. United States. We're a very proud country, and I love my country. So much going on, may I say. But we're going to open the lines up again.
To talk with Glenn Larry, deep in the desert of Nevada, lines are open at 1-702-874-1114. That's 702-874-1114. Now, here again, Glenn Larry.
I'm going to miss Brian Wilson, I told you earlier. Beach Boy. Incredible. We talked a bit about his music, but his creativity, along with the other artists with him, writing, and if you listen to the Beach Boy music, some of the stuff's pretty deep. I mean, California Girl and all that, that's all great. But there's other ones that are pretty darn deep. I want you to go to when Pediga. Oh, we got another call. Let's see. I think I know who that is. Alrighty. Hello, you're on the air. You're on the Glenn Larry Show. Go ahead. Guest, are you with me? I don't know where they're at. Okay. Get over here and answer you. I'll let them call back. I guess. There we go. No, but he was quite an artist and producer. Unbelievable. And to be able to do that, you got to have the talent. You got to have the gift. You got to have to go and rehearsals and creative writing, and to be able to focus when you do these things. You can't be on whacked out whatever. Although there's been people writing music that had done that. I get that. The guy went through a lot in his life. My gosh, you got to read the story about him. It's so interesting. And he lived quite a long time. Yeah, 82 years old. Boy, I hope I live that long. I think the 80s are great. Yeah, time to check out then maybe. I don't know what the world's going to be like. But having open heart surgery and some whatever, that kind of brings down the numbers for you to live your lifespan. But staying healthy is the key. And there's that little bird again. Hummingbird comes by and waves at me in the window. Might be somebody from the other side. You never know. Huh? We'll be back after this.
To talk with Glenn Larry, deep in the desert of Nevada. Lines are open at 1-702-874-1114. That's 702-874-1114.
Okay, caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where are you from?
Well, this is Barbara calling.
Well, Barbara, how you doing? Ken, I'm just talking to Ken out of Florida. He says, I wish that Barbara would call.
Oh, listen, Hart. Is Ken there?
No, Ken's in Florida. We had him on the air earlier, by the way.
He's on the phone now?
No, he's not. He hung up earlier.
I see.
Just hung
he
up.
Called earlier.
Yes, he called earlier. Right.
Oh, wonderful.
And he mentioned you. I got your call. That's incredible. That's great. That's wonderful.
Well, that's a quinky dink is what they used to say, Glenn.
Quinky dink, huh? Wow.
Quinky dink, yeah.
I've never heard that.
We've had a bit of an issue here.
Uh-oh.
In the neighborhood. Lynn down the street, her little dog died.
Oh, that's sad. I hear when you leave.
So yeah, he's sad. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So she called me.
Okay.
And we what do you do, Glenn? It's
Oh God, yeah.
So
what do you do?
We didn't know really what to do.
Right.
And then Steve was over here. Steve wanted.
I said put it in the freezer.
Steve said put it in the freezer.
Well,
I've never heard of such a thing.
I have heard of that, but I've heard of people do that and going to get around to bury their dog. And a year goes by and you send your kid, get that chicken out of the freezer. And there's
the pork chops, Glenn. You buy the dog. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Glenn does say people do that.
Yeah, I know. The freezer. It's too hot.
Yeah.
He says they start to stink, Glenn.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, so you got to do something, right? Put it in a cool area.
But anyway, we ended up calling a vet.
Oh, you did? Okay.
They have like an after hours, after hours line.
It's like the mortuary, yeah.
What, Glenn?
Just like the mortuary does. They have a after hours.
Well, I don't know if it's more. I think it's more the vet. The after hours for the vet.
Yeah. I got you. I know. It's emergency.
The vet wasn't there, Glenn, but there was somebody there.
Okay. And did it?
So we ended up putting the dog. It's a small dog. Putting the dog in a box.
Oh boy.
And I didn't really want to touch it.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I had Steve come over because he was the dog was laying on a pillow, a big pillow, and I said, Lynn, are you sure that she's passed, she's dead? And she said, I think so. She hasn't breathed in about 15 or 20 minutes. And I go, yeah, but that's probably she's probably dead.
Probably passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, probably did. And then I kind of kicked the pillow, to see if it moved.
Yeah. In case it's in a somnambulistic state of sleep.
The dog didn't move. I didn't really want to. I just kind of, I don't want to touch the dead dog.
No.
So I got Steve, and Steve, you said, you help me.
Yeah, he was a dead dog.
Yeah.
He was dead for sure. He was dead.
Yeah.
It wasn't stiff yet, but it was dead.
Yeah, it had, yeah.
He said it wasn't stiff, but it was dead.
Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh. So that's taken
We,
care of.
we Steve put it in a box, and
Yeah.
then we took it down to the vet, and you
Yeah.
know, and I think that Lynn is going to get the ash. They cremate them, Glenn.
Oh, they do? Okay, yeah.
They cremate them, and you can get the ashes, and because Lynn is a widow.
Okay. All right.
And
That's
she
hard.
has
on
her husband's ashes on the mantle.
Oh, put them together.
So yes, she's going to get a matching one for the mantle for her dog too. Like
Interesting.
Lulu, I think Lulu or
Name the dog.
Luann or Lulu. Anyway,
Lulu.
the dog, the one that passed away, she's going to get a matching urn for the mantle to have the ashes up there. I suppose.
Well, that's nice. I think that's, they're like our family. Exactly what they are. You know that. I don't know if you have a dog at all or a cat or anything like that? A bird or?
No, we don't, Glenn. I'm not that. I have a bit of an allergies.
Okay.
And we always thought about getting a dog for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
But who's gonna walk the dog and pick up the poo poo and this type of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the boys would do it in the beginning, but they lose interest of things so quickly.
Yeah, I know they do.
Yeah, I need to start pooping. Pick it up all the street.
Yeah, Steve says he's worried about
he'd end up doing
he's the one who'll be stuck.
Right.
Picking up the poop and
Right,
whatnot.
right.
And we have a beautiful pool in the backyard, Glenn.
Uh-huh.
So we kind of don't want the poop and the pee around.
No.
Especially when we're having guests over or we have a party or pool party.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want is somebody stepping in some sort of dog poop or something.
Yeah, that would be. It's not nice when you especially have company over, and dogs sometimes.
Right, or anything. If if I'm out in the backyard in the pool and I'm sunbathing or whatever, nobody wants to have poop over there.
No,
Glenn.
no, they don't. No, they don't. And on the other hand,
Too much speed, too.
Yeah.
Speed all over.
Yeah, you don't need that. No. Okay. So how has?
That's just us, Glenn.
Oh.
I mean, that's us.
Well, I think
There are people in the neighborhood who have dogs.
Yeah. Well.
And I think I don't like the big ones that are barking all the time,
Mhm.
and we have to call HOA or whatnot on them because they're making too much noise.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. It.
So I have a couple of things I'd like to bring up, if that's okay. That's okay.
That's
Glenn?
fine with me. Go ahead, Barbara. What would you like
Well,
to talk?
I have two things. My son Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
He or was it Trevor? Anyway, I believe it was Dustin. Dustin had said to me that he's involved in this video game, and he said that they have a big a convention or some kind of thing going on in your neck of the woods, out in the good area. What is it?
Yeah, it's called Good Spring. Good Springs. Yeah.
Good Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is called Fallout.
Fallout. That's right.
Fallout, yeah. Fallout, Las Vegas, and
and my Dustin, he's very into this game,
Mhm.
and he had said something about it, and he wanted to come up there. And when is that? Do you
it's
know, Glenn?
it's in November. If you go to the Pioneer Saloon's official site, they have a calendar there. And there's a couple other functions going on around that. It's a Pioneer Saloon in Good Springs, Nevada, on their official site.
Well, I'll let Dustin know.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know if we're going to make it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
but,
will be here.
I'm not really into that.
They mentioned the radio
stuff.
they mentioned the radio station in the game, and
That's great, Glenn.
I was out here when they started doing a lot of stuff out there during the time,
Uh-huh.
and I met them at my radio station. So I don't know.
I guess it's a big deal. That's what Dustin says, a big deal.
Yeah, right.
Because that area is in the game. That's what he said.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
That there's a bar or something in the whole area that the town is in the game. Evidently, he's in the game. Something like this. I'm not quite true.
Pioneer
And I don't really know what this all Fallout business is about. But anyway, I did want to bring that up because he mentioned it to me, and he had said that, oh, your friend, the radio man, he lives out there, and I said, yeah, he does live there, and I'll bring it up to Glenn.
Yes. So yeah, it's going to happen here. The Fallout events, and it's happening all over. Their website's up there. Go to the official website.
Well, there's plenty of time.
November.
September.
November.
Well, there's plenty of time. So I'm sure there'll be advertising for you.
I'm gonna have old man. I'm gonna have old man Liver on. I'm gonna have old man Liver on, and we're gonna interview him in the studio here and talk about a bunch of stuff. He's a lot of fun. If you get a chance, everybody.
Did you say chicken liver?
No, old man Liver. Old man Liver. This whiskey. It's got. I'll tell you, this guy's incredible. If you get a chance, folks, stop by and say hello to Pioneer Saloon. Yeah, I'm down there all the time with people and having a great time. And meet Old Man Liver. And it's a great place to go and see these people, friends, and bands.
That's wonderful, Glenn.
Yeah.
And anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. And another thing, if I could touch on just a little bit, if that's okay.
Okay.
Is what is this business in California? These people are getting a little crazy down there. I see on the news.
A lot of them are demonstrating peacefully. A lot of them are rioting, not peacefully.
I see these people that are, they're starting fires and throwing rocks and a lot of Mexican people, right, Glenn?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them Hispanic, Mexican, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
And there's other people down there that aren't even from here, and it's a problem.
But I don't. This is what I don't understand, Glenn.
All right.
So, Steve had said that they are protesting because there's people being deported, evidently.
They're against ICE for what they're doing their job.
Immigration.
Yes.
This is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're mad because people are getting deported.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I don't understand, Glenn, is the people are mad. They don't want to go. They don't want to go back to their country. They want to stay here. Is that what I understand, Glenn?
I think so.
They don't want to be. They don't want to be deported, Glenn.
And that kind of confuses me. Why would you?
I don't.
Start
but they
fires?
have the flag of the Mexico. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why? I saw them burning the American flag, and why would you?
It's sad.
You want to stay here or go back? I don't understand, Glenn.
Well, I'll tell you. I agree. It can happen. I think.
Yeah, I needed to send them all back. Just deport them.
Be quiet, Steve.
I think there's a huge communication problem. I think there's a huge problem with doing this thing peacefully and without burning cars, throwing stones at police
and looting
and just
we're talking about going to California.
This is a whole separate group doing this too. There's a whole separate group doing all this stuff, and the rebel.
I don't know. They're all wearing masks and this type of thing.
That needs to be stopped.
And evidently, they're not only Mexicans. There's white kids out there wanting
a lot of people getting in on it just to do it, and it's wrong.
Just to be rambunctious.
Yes,
I believe.
very bad, very bad, and well, that's why the National Guard's here, and that's why the Marines are here. That's why a lot of things are happening. So yeah, but it's a very sad thing to have our country
and we, Glenn,
react like this.
We are planning to go to Laguna Beach this weekend in California, in Southern California.
Yeah.
And we go to this beautiful hotel. It's right on the beach. It's wonderful.
Wow.
Anyway, we're planning on going. It's getting a little warm here in Las Vegas, and with a woman, maybe we'll take the drive down to Laguna.
Have you tried Santa Barbara at all? Have you been to Santa Barbara? Of course you have. You've been to Santa Barbara.
We have been to Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, Glenn. We like Laguna because the hotels are right on the beach, Glenn.
Mm-hmm. Aren't they? Yes. Very, very, very.
I mean,
nice.
there's no road, there's no road or anything like that, and they're very nice.
Yeah.
And I just hope that there's no, protest or this ugly business. You know.
You should check your route and see what you got going on. I don't have no idea where their boundaries
Yeah,
are.
they better not block the highway.
Yeah.
I'll just run them over.
You
He
just
said he'll
run.
just run them over, Glenn.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I know he would. But yeah, I think you'll be all right. I don't think they're that far down.
Quiet, Steve.
So I don't think there's a zoning area where they're all doing it at. So what have you? I think you guys.
I saw some video. They were actually on the highway, Glenn, and throwing rocks at the police, and it's just a terrible. I saw these pictures on the internet, on Facebook, and I thought it was another country, like
war zone.
Iraq or something like this, or Afghanistan. And it's L.A. It's our country, California, Glenn. This is sad. It is very,
very,
sad.
very sad. Yeah, very, very sad, and has to stop. It's sad.
Yeah, we need more lawyers.
Yeah, we need that exactly. Yeah. But,
he says we need law and order.
Mm-hmm. But what
Anyway,
the way that
I
they're
just
going
wanted
about
to
it.
get that off my chest.
Yeah, and I don't think.
And I did go, and I told you about the dog with Lynn.
Yes,
Lynn
yes.
was questioning, do they come back?
Yes, they do.
Ghosts
Yes.
and things.
Yes. They have a
They
soul.
can.
They have a soul.
You've heard of this?
Yes, I have.
Because I'll tell her this that they do. They can come back.
Yeah,
Now haunting or whatever or visiting the spirit.
I've had
the dog spirit.
Now, Barbara, I'll tell you this. My own dog that passed away, baby girl, the shepherd. Within that week, I had her brush up against me in my office like she would always do. And I felt it, and I felt her presence. And
after she was dead.
Yes, and I knew it was her.
Oh my!
And it happened several times. And yeah, so they can, and you'll see them on the other side too. They'll be waiting for you.
I will let Lynn know this.
Yes.
Because she's very upset,
Of course.
And
My
I
God,
feel bad for her.
Yeah.
And the dog and whatnot, and put in a box. And I'm glad we got the dog out of the house, though.
Yeah,
we don't need to put it in the freezer, as Steve was saying. She's going to be always going in the freezer and getting,
Get
whatever.
the hot dogs, there's the pooch
pork
right there.
chop or a popsicle or whatever, and there's the dog there.
I know. Yeah, well, they did the right thing, and sometimes when this happens, you don't know what to do. What am I going to do?
I
Little
really
fluffy
did,
little
and,
Ruffy.
we ended up calling. It was late after hours. That closed, but they did answer.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm glad you didn't have to go through, keeping the dog in the house and all that when it was taken care of right away. I think that's.
I didn't know what to do. I went to Steve, put it in the freezer. What else did he say?
Yeah, put it in the dumpster.
He said put it in the dumpster. It's terrible.
No, can't do
Yeah, it was like
You've got.
Right, it was terrible, Steve.
It's terrible. Yeah, no. They did the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And she, the dog's out of the house, and she can grieve.
Yes.
Correctly.
Yes. So,
anyway, it was good to hear your voice.
Thank you so much for calling, Barbara.
Thank you for the information about the video people. What is it called, Glenn?
The video people.
The video game.
The Fallout's called Fallout Las Vegas.
Fallout, that's right. Fallout.
Las Vegas. And we're going to be doing broadcasts during that time when they're in town in November.
Oh, that would be that. Well, maybe we will come up. I don't know. Maybe we'll make a road trip up there. It's in November. It's nice in November. It's not too.
Not too bad. It's perfect, I think.
Not too hot now. Right now, it's very hot up there.
have a lot of fun. And make sure you stop by the Pioneer Saloon and say hello to everybody. It's going to be happening mostly down there. There'll be people everywhere. Trust me.
Well, I'll give you a call.
All right.
And then maybe we can meet up or something, Glenn.
Again, thank you so much, and hope to hear from you soon. Again, Barbara, with your UFO.
Well, good to hear your voice, Glenn. And
I want some UFO reports.
I just want to say, I do want to say that I want to give the thoughts and prayers for the troops and all the police officers in L.A.
Yes.
And they're just doing their jobs, Glenn.
For everybody, yes, I agree with you.
For everybody,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because I do have a Hispanic a domestic, Glenn.
Oh, okay, great.
And I asked her, I asked Maria, I said, what is this business? And she said, well, people are mad because that's what the information, because of the ICE,
Yeah.
And she was mad. And for the people, I go, well, those people must be illegal. They have no documentation. And I said, I'm sure you have she's documentation, right?
Yeah, I hope she does. Yeah. I hope she
Hold
does.
Hold on, Steve. Does Marie have it? Anyway, Glenn.
Okay,
And,
we're gonna let you go on that one, Barbara. And I'm gonna thank you again. Give us a call back, and I want to hear.
Have a good night, Glenn.
I thank
God
you.
bless. God bless.
Bye now. Bye. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Pretty heavy. We have about 4 more minutes for the show. I probably have time for one more caller if you guys want to call in. There's a number again.
To talk with Glenn Larry, deep in the desert of Nevada, lines are open at 1-702-874-1114. That's 702-874-1114.
I am going to sit out and watch for the sky and watch the sky tonight for some UFOs, some stuff happening again because it's so nice and clear up here and it's perfect weather to sit out. I'll need to go down and get some gas in that Cadillac though. I'll tell you for sure. It's on the E, which gives me enough to get down. I normally don't do that, but it hit E, turned E light, turned on as empty, but it's got some gas in there. So I'll float down the hill and do that and float back. And I have a busy week coming up. Next show, you like that coming up. I've got some special stuff for you for that one. And but I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And this whole situation going on in Los Angeles and other parts of the country, lift everybody up in your prayers. Everyone. And that we may have peace and things will get resolved. This is not, things that are happening is not good. Although we need to stand up for each other, and that's important. But in the right way, not in the bad way, the right way. Do the right thing, yes. The LGA Broadcasting Networks, you can go to kghostradio.com and see our websites. New stuff coming up. We're going to have it where we'll be going live straight on the webpage only. We may be doing just advertising on the YouTube and Facebook. So we just go to our page and it's up all the time, archives and everything else. So much going on with that. Coding, this and that. Working with GoDaddy and the new website from the old website. Boy, you've got to be a high-tide type of tech to do all this stuff. But we're learning. We got some friends helping me. Got an IT guy now, so that's going to work out. On the radio side, we have some more music tonight. Make sure you tune in to kghostradio.com. We're going to have 50s and 60s, and it'll probably happen about 7:15. It will be, 8:15. That's going to hit probably, yeah. So, but anyway, thanks again. Play well, be happy. And what you do, if you're not having fun, it's your own darn fault. But try to make it happen to have fun. You got me? Hey, we love you. Be well. I'm Glenn Larry with K Ghost Radio.